Real Madrid's January revolution has begun. 3 deals have been placed on the club's table, with some of them already settled to strengthen the team. Meanwhile, 4 players will leave the club, some in January and others at the end of the season. There are also 2 players whose contracts will be renewed. Now, let us present to you the players who will depart, the players whose contracts will be renewed, and the new stars expected to arrive. Welcome, my friends, to the BePart Sports channel. Departing stars. Endrick Felipe. The player is close to a temporary exit from Madrid. It is confirmed that the young Brazilian striker is nearing a move to Olympique Lyonnais in France this coming January, on loan until the end of the season. The decision did not come out of nowhere. The player who promised so much has not found enough minutes under Xabi Alonso. Since the start of the season, he has played only 11 minutes. A figure that neither allows growth nor keeps him in the developmental race required for someone his age. However, Real Madrid have no intention of letting Endrick go permanently. Therefore, the deal is expected to take place as a loan without a purchase option, with the Spanish club covering 50% of his salary during the loan period. Gonzalo Garcia. Getafe are strongly returning to follow Gonzalo Garcia in the winter transfer market. The young star began the season with an impressive start under Xabi Alonso in the Club World Cup, winning the tournament's top scorer award, but his impact in La Liga faded quickly. The player has not appeared on the pitch in the last 3 matches. Getafe see Garcia as a potential addition on loan until the end of the season and have opened negotiations with Real Madrid. The deal could be a lifeline to return the player to regular involvement and revive his season. Fran Garcia. The player is outside the circle of reliance at Real Madrid. This is what reports have revealed. Garcia has played only 208 minutes this season, spread across 4 matches out of the 16 the team has played so far. A playing time that is not enough to secure a place in a competitive starting lineup. Meanwhile, the player began the season with a clear ambition to earn a starting role and establish himself in Xabi Alonso's squad. But the equation changed quickly. Competition intensified, and the manager's tactical choices pushed him back to the bench once again. However, the question remains open. Will Garcia wait for his next opportunity or seek a new path outside Madrid? Rodrigo goes. Manchester City are opening a new door towards Madrid. The English club remain interested in signing the Brazilian winger Rodrigo Goes in the upcoming summer transfer window. The interest is not fleeting. Rodrigo is directly appreciated by Pep Guardiola, who sees him as a suitable attacking addition to his technical project for next season. Therefore, the discussions revolve around a deal that could reach €80 million. But what is pushing City to act? The player's current situation in Madrid provides the answer. Rodrigo has started as a starter in only 2 matches in La Liga since the beginning of the season. A low participation rate for an international player of his caliber. Even so, the deal is not easy. Madrid know the value of their player, and City are waiting for the right moment. Incoming stars. Salvador Belopa. Real Madrid have identified a new target in the talent market. The club's recruitment director is seeking to sign Salvador Belopa, the 18-year-old right-back from Sporting Lisbon. The motivation is clear. Madrid need to strengthen the right flank, as Dani Carvajal has now passed the age of 30. Therefore, finding a young fullback with rapid development potential has become a strategic necessity, not just numerical reinforcement. Meanwhile, Manchester United have also entered the race. Another English interest raises the value of the case, but it does not change Real Madrid's belief that their negotiating position is strong. The reason is that the deal is not expensive, and because United's project, from Madrid's point of view, is no longer attractive to young players. Nico Paz. The player is close to returning to Real Madrid. The Como star has a strong chance of joining the Spanish club next season. The Argentine player rejected offers from major clubs last summer, preferring to wait in order to achieve his personal goal, returning to Madrid. The realistic opportunity is based on the buyback clause the club holds, valued at €9 million in the summer of 2026. This clause gives Madrid the upper hand and makes any future negotiations clear and quick to execute. Now the question is, will the summer of 2026 be the true starting point for Nico Paz's return to the white team? Dayot Upamecano. Real Madrid have placed Upamecano on their radar. The club have informed the French defender's agents of their direct interest, preparing to move if the player does not renew his contract with Bayern Munich. The decision comes as part of Madrid's strategy to strengthen the defensive line next season, with Upamecano becoming one of the priorities alongside his compatriot Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool. In return, Madrid's move reflects a clear desire to act early before any competition for the deal, especially given the limited opportunities to secure defenders of world-class level. But will Real Madrid succeed in securing Upamecano before other major clubs step in? Contract renewals. Aurelien Tchouameni. Real Madrid have moved the renewal of Tchouameni's contract to the top of their priorities. Journalist Alberto Pereiro revealed that the club's management is now focusing on extending the French star's contract, even though his current deal runs until the summer of 2028. The reason is clear. Tchouameni's outstanding performances this season and his return to form under Xabi Alonso have made him an indispensable figure in midfield. His absence directly affects the team's balance, as seen against Rayo. The management understand that keeping him means securing stability in midfield, which makes this matter urgent and decisive within Real Madrid's current plan. Antonio Rudiger. Real Madrid have opened the door to a renewal with Rudiger, but a fitness obstacle has appeared along the way. The club and the German defender began preliminary discussions months ago, having identified the required amount and a shared desire to reach an agreement. However, negotiations were paused temporarily following Rudiger's muscle injury, which pushed the matter back to a waiting stage. The management are monitoring the situation closely, maintaining a positive relationship with the player to ensure a swift return to the table once he recovers. Real Madrid summary. Amid these movements, it seems Real Madrid are writing a new chapter in their early transfer strategy, saying farewell to some stars, welcoming promising talents, and keeping key difference-makers in the squad through contract renewals. January will be a genuine turning point for the team, both in terms of the squad and preparation for next season. The most important question remains: will Madrid's management succeed in balancing the development of young players, strengthening key areas, and maintaining the stability of their essential stars? My personal opinion is that Real Madrid are beginning to regain what they lost in recent years. Stay with us, as with every update, we follow the future of the Royal Club moment by moment, its biggest deals and movements across the European stage.